Hey everyone, Connor here, and today we're back with another video on the Bay TV. This is my Colwyn Bay versus Bala predictions. We're at home, finally. When we played them, I thought, we could have necked a draw there, but, ultimately it was 2-1 to them at the end of the day, and we move on. And we're in good form recently. We obviously beat Barry in the cup with bouncing back from a disappointing loss to Newtown, and hopefully we can continue this run against Bala on Boxing Day, which I am going to miss, sadly. But I think my prediction is going to be Colwyn Bay 2, Bala 1. I do think we'll get the better of them. I think we want revenge, and I also think we are the better team. They can be in the top half, yeah, but we play Cardiff Met a fourth, for example, and we're in 10th, I think. We could have necked a point at theirs and beaten them at home. So, and they're fourth. And when we played them, they didn't look great. So the standard of this level between, I'd say, third or fourth to the bottom is not much. I've gone for a 2-1 Bay win. I'm going to try and get this formation to be a 3-5 and 2 up front with 5 midfielders and 3 defenders. If not, it'll be a 4-4-2. I'm only saying this because I think we'll go for the 3-5-2, and also with I take a picture of just darkness, and I put like text, and I don't know if I'll be able to put 5 midfielders in a row. So if I don't be able to get 5 midfielders in a row, it will be a 4-4-2 formation. But I think it's going to be a 3-5-2 formation, if that makes sense. Hopefully I will be able to get the 5 midfielders in, so you will see the 3-5-2 formation. So in goal is a definite for me. It's Joe Smith. Between the two sticks, we haven't got Alfie, and I don't think we're going to play that Simon, I think it is, because he's obviously development keeper. He's just there just in case Joe gets injured or anything like that. But Joe, great keeper. He's good at talking. The only downside about Joe is he ain't tall for a keeper, and other than that, he's a great keeper. He's a great shot stopper. He deals with crosses for it, even though he's short. He's good with crosses, and that's what I'm going to say. In goal, Joe Smith. I've gone for the 3, so I've gone 3 centre halves. Left side of centre half, I've gone Steph Eds. Look, I think he's got to start because he's been on form recently, along with most of these Bay players that I've got to put in this team now. And I think he's played the majority of these games, and he's very good on the ball. He's great. He's great at winning. He can lose the ball and then win it straight away. He's good at clearing. He's good at making the dribbles. Good at passing. He's good at everything. Steph, like most of these players. So he can adapt to that left centre half if he needs to, because he is a left back, I think. So yeah, I've gone for left centre half, Steph Eds. Central of the centre backs, does that make sense? I don't know. But in the centre of the centre backs, I've gone for Sam Hart, because I think his leadership is key, especially in that back line. He keeps the back line organised along with Steph and Alex and Joe as well. And then you got Maka just in front of them. So, Sam Hart, he gives 100% in every game, any position. Left back, right back, centre back. You could probably play him in up front and he'd still give 100%. I mean, he gives 100% when he's in net. So, Sam Hart is definitely a nailed on starter for me, and I think he plays 90% of the games going forward, if not more. Obviously, he didn't start at the beginning of the season, but hey yo, we move on. It starts now anyway. Right side of the centre half, I've gone for Alex Downs. Yeah, just like Sam Hart and Steph Eds, I think he's adapted as well. So this he was a full back, right back still is technically, but he's been shifted into the centre half role. We've seen that against Carnarvon. We've seen that against Barry when we drew 1-1. You're seeing him getting turned for a man his size, he shouldn't be getting turned, and he's improved a lot. He's improved a lot. I'm not saying he hasn't. He's improved, and that's a good thing, you know. And we're seeing probably the best of Alex at the moment, and I'm just glad that he's on form at the moment, and I'm hoping he can continue it. He's very good defensively. He's very good attackively. Alex Downs gets in his team for a definite at that right centre back role. We're going left mid here. Left mid, I'm going for Kai Owen because of the formation. Kai Owen gets on this left for me because I think it's a bit more versatile than, you know, I've had Tommy on that left hand side a few times. I think Tommy's got to go more central, and even though Tommy's been on the left, I think Kai goes on the left here. I mean, Tommy was on the left, I think, against Barry, but I prefer Tommy in the middle, along with the other players you're going to hear in a minute. But Kai gets on his left. He's very versatile. Can play right, left, centre. You know, he'll do a job anywhere. And he's been on good form recently, so I think Kai Owen's got to be in here. And you know, it was a criminal. I still don't know how that wasn't a red card in him. You know, against Barry, it was a criminal challenge, and the referees in this league are a disgrace, in my opinion, and I think a lot of people agree. So yeah, left mid is Kai Owen. We're going to go across like I've just done with the back line. We're going to go to, we're going to have a centre mid, CDM centre mid, and then a right mid. So we're going to have a CDM, no, not the CDM, we're going to go for a left centre mid first. We're going to go for Tommy Creamer. Tommy Creamer, look, he's surprised me. And I'm just saying this, but I've said this before. He surprised me because I thought, I think a lot of people thought this as well. He was the person who, when we were coming into this league, you didn't expect to do well straight away, but he's done that, and he's kept the momentum the whole way through, even with the ups and downs for us. He's been there, and he scored a few screamers as well. Hopefully he can score a few more by the end of the season, because we love a Tommy Creamer screamer. Yeah, he gets in his team as well. He's nailed on as well. Like 99% of these players as well, they're nailed on. He's nailed on. He's nailed in this team. I've said nailed so many times. The DM then, the central defensive midfielder, I have gone for Sam Downey. Look, he's kind of like that box-to-box midfielder, kind of like that defensive midfielder. If he's not in it, it's Gitter. Gitter's not here, it's him. Because those two are two like defensive midfielders just in front of the back line. And obviously, Gitter, he's out for, I think, 11 months? It was 12, but probably 11, maybe even 10 now. Sad because I know Gitter's very, very good quality player, and did have a say in his team if he was still around. But I wish him the best speedy recovery, because I think we need him as well. He was a great player, and then unfortunately got the injury. But you know, Sam Downey, look, like I said, he's not been great. We've not seen the best of him when he's come back from injury. And then we've seen him about when we played Barry and beat them 2-0. He was a really good player in that midfield. They all were, but you know, him especially, because he's getting back to where he needs to be, and that's a role model, because he's old now, and he's been at the club for a while now, and yeah, Sam Downey's in that CDM for me. The other centre mid, so the right centre mid, I've gone for Tom McCready. Yes, I have gone for Tom McCready, and he's obviously the captain of his team, and he's been here for God knows how long, and he's very loyal. He was here before COVID, put it that way, and then yeah, Tom McCready, he's incredible on the ball, and he's got to start, has to start. It's a no-brainer for me. So yeah, Tom McCready on the right centre mid role. The right mid role then, there's one player that I haven't said that I'll probably say in the back line usually when I go for the 4-4-2, but this time put him in the right mid position, and that is Dan Jones. I feel like he's a lot more attackive, isn't he, when we see him play. So that's why I'm trying to go for this formation, and I do think Dan does definitely play on that right hand side. He may start off with a 4 at the back, and then he shifts into like the right mid role, and then we all shift across. I don't know, but it's working, and I'm not complaining. I don't know what it is, but it's working, and you know, Dan he took his goal really well against Barry, and I think he does have to start as well. So yeah, in that right role. We've got 2 up front. The first one on the left hand side I'm going to go with is Jamie Cumming. Yes, I got Jamie Cumming to start. Because he's top assister, I think, for us. And, you know, he's undroppable. He links up play with Udi and Matty really, really well, especially Matty. And you'll find out if I've got Matty or Udi, which one of them is up front with him. But Jamie's really good. And last season we didn't really get to see him. He was in and out with injuries. This season, beginning of the season, he had the injury, and we're seeing him now, and he's top notch. He really is, and he is 27, I think. But you know, he's still got it in him, and yeah, he's proven himself to be a regular starter now, hasn't he? And lastly, last but not least, up front, have I gone for Matty or have I gone for Udi? I will give it to you. It is a very, very difficult for me to choose just one of them. I wish we could have 12 men on the pitch because they'll both be in it. But I've gone for Udi Akban. Look, Matty's... They're very similar. They're both goal scorers. Matty's quick. Udi's quick. Matty can find the back of the net. Maybe not as much this season as Udi has, but Udi can do it as well. Udi's done it for... Udi's got 5 goal contributions in 5 games. Udi scored 4 in 4 games in a row and then got an assist and last weekend. So I think Udi's got a start and has an edge, because when we played Barry, obviously Matty wasn't there. I don't know where he was. I think he's back because they did that Christmas video, didn't they? And Matty was in it. So yeah, I give it to Udi as that last place, but I'm not that mad if you put Matty in. But I do think this is the team. So at the end of the video, you are going to see what my team looks like, and then you can decide on it, whether you agree or disagree. So sorry about the lighting, by the way. You usually get the nice bright light which is over there, but I'm currently the device I'm currently using is my iPad, like I use it every game, and that is currently charging, and the plug socket is being taken for that light by my charger that's currently charging now. Therefore, can't have the light on, and my battery's really low. So sorry for the lighting. But you know, it's a one-off video, this, with the lighting. It's just my room light that's like this at the moment. But yeah, hopefully I'm better prepared next time. Just I do think 2-1 to the Bay. Be supporting from home like I usually am if I'm not at the games. I will be going to the Carnarvon one though. That's a game I'm hyped for. It's a big one, big one as well. Yeah, very, very big one. And I really hope we beat Carnarvon, and you'll see my predictions video. Hopefully, I'm not sure if I will do one. I'll try and do one. If not, it doesn't matter, and I'm sorry. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all later. Bye.